I am Ziel Machado from Brazil. I'm a pastor in Brazil and also professor at Bible school. Okay. My first connection with Latin Link was when I was a teenager. Um, I met the family, wonderful family, Henry and Beth Bacon in Niterói. And at this time, they opened up their house for Bible study with students, and they were grateful, great guys, and they helped a lot, helped us to grow in our faith, and then, the way we decide to follow Christ. So they were very wonderful people to help us in discipleship. So the family Bacon was the my first contact with Latin Link. Whereas actually, at this time we call UESA, not Latin Link. When I finished my high school studies, I went to university, and then I became part of the student ministry in Brazil. At this time, Bill Asbury and Cherry Asbury, they were responsible for training students in the national leadership. And also in this time, I met John Griffin and Gwen Griffin. They were responsible for the published house of the national movement. And then Bill was the one responsible for training myself to be a staff first, and then general secretary for the Brazilian movement. I am a kind of grandchild of Latin Link. So I kept the connections because many staff from Latin Link worked with the student ministry. So because of this same platform, we had the opportunity to come together, and same event, same conference, and invitation for special talks, and sometimes the leadership of Latin Link in Brazil invite me for some kind of advice or some suggestions, or help them to think about through some difficult problems or things like that. So we keep in touch. So it has been wonderful for me. I think Latin Link is one of the best missions in Latin America in terms of modeling a humble way to serve Christ with excellence. It's a very rare combination to be at the same time excellent to what you do and with humility. humility. So uh, they have been for us a very good model of be a servant of Christ, and help us to be always willing to serve, but also conscious about our responsibility, and help us to do the best we can do for the cause of the gospel. So I would say the best missionaries I know in Latin America came from Latin Link. In Latin America, we are very happy about the speed of the growth of the church in Latin America. And sometimes the speed of the growth make us to lose the focus at the point, the main questions to care about. I would say would be great if Latin Link can help us to keep focus in maturity. So yes, the church is growing, but the question is, what is growing? In which direction are you going to into? So it would be helpful if Latin Link help us to raise the real questions, the good questions, the principal questions, and keep us focused in the base, in the helping us to grow in maturity in our discipleship. So this would be my suggestion. Okay, I think I would say to serve with integrity, soul, and mind, um, is to help us to come closer to Jesus more and more, to be like Him, and help us to not lose our faith or lose our heart, because we serve in a very difficult environment with many challenges, political challenges, family challenges, social challenges. So to serve with integrity is a different kind of discipleship. So I would say to serve with the whole heart would be integral to commitment with the Christ.